especially at my level, you know, we're probably doing a max speed of 230 kph. For a race car, that's not fast. That's really slow. But to the average person, obviously it's very quick. Peter's awesome. I mean, we only met late last year in probably September when I moved to Britain West. I kind of almost immediately formed this connection with him because he's like, you know, you get off the track and you go see Peter. It's just kind of what you do. For every driver. I feel like I have like this grandfather kind of dynamic with him because I just love him. He's awesome. It was our second time back at the racetrack this year, so you know, we were very fast in the first weekend, but we also wanted to find some more speed. Saturday's race was not the dream race, you know. Started on pole position, didn't have a great start, dropped back to third place. Going down the back straightaway, I went to make my move on the leader, and unfortunately the car in third place made contact with me from behind, which kind of sent in a chain reaction of both third place and the leader at the time crashing. I was in the middle, so I was very lucky to kind of, I say escape, with no significant damage, just a little bit of suspension damage, rear suspension, and a flat tire. Once we did go back to racing, with the punctured tire, I had to come into the pits. The guys did a really good job changing the tire, changed it really quickly. It's kind of cool. I felt like I was in F1. I felt like I was like Lewis Hamilton coming for a pit stop. I mean, the circumstances weren't good, but, you know, it was kind of a cool feeling. And I managed to get back out on track and finish top 10 in the championship points, which was good.
And I was in the middle and just got sandwiched. So, well, I can't really say.
I think that's a large part of this year is, you know, winning a singular race is good, but I'm really trying to string it all together for the championship. So having a good recovery like that is definitely key in a championship run. Starting from pole position again in race 2, my start was very good. And I went through turn 1, turn 2, and then the draft started to suck in the guy behind me, so he got really close to me. And, you know, in all forms of racing, you see people defend on the first lap, because obviously I want to stay in first place. So going into turn 3 on the first lap, I had to brake a little bit early, and I was off the racing line, and I got a pretty good shove from him, and lifted my rear wheels off the ground a little bit, which was a scary moment, but I managed to collect the car back up. And in a few corners, I kind of knew I didn't have any damage. I maintained the lead. And then after that, it was really about putting my head down and trying to execute the perfect race, break the draft. So I started third, I believe, through race 3. I managed to get into second place right at the start into turn 1. And then later that lap overtook for first down the back straightaway, the drop being so powerful. So on cold tires, I was very smooth. The car was handling incredible. It felt like it was on rails. Started doing personal best after personal best. I think at the end of the race, I won by 8.5, 9 seconds. So it was really good. That's what I was going for.